Oh my God, it's here. Oh my God, it's here. It's here. So, I think I might call this video a trivial pursuit, because it may ultimately end in a fruitless exercise. Well, I would say it's been a bit of a success, don't you? Oh, how exciting. That's worth coming out just to see them. Morning, guys. Welcome back, everybody. How are you doing? Hope everyone's well. We're on a Sunday morning. It's a bit grey, and there's generally not much wind about, but I am high up on the Jurassic Coast, on top of the cliffs, where the wind is quite strong. But look at this. And we're going all the way along there to the end and down and along the coast, right along the cliffs. And this part of the coast is called Hound's Tout, and we'll be walking along the coastline in westerly direction towards Kimmeridge, but we'll probably turn back, then we'll do the return journey back up that big hill. So and we're just going to see what we can see today. You never know along this coastline, so fingers crossed we get some wildlife action. Some brown hares hunkered down in this field. Just going to try and get a shot. I initially saw 5 of them, and they all made a run for it. The farmer was starting his quad bike up, and all 5 of them that were hunkered down made a dash for it, and then 3 of them disappeared, and there was just 2, so hopefully got a nice image or 2 of them kind of just hunkered down in the long grass, all kind of streamlined against the wind. But they're definitely on alert for something, because just then, just as I was finishing taking an image and a bit of video, they both darted again, and then they were up on the hindquarters on full alert. But yeah, they're gone now, so really windy up on this high ridge, and the winds are just coming, just belting across that field and down into this valley. There's a real chill to it as well. My eyes are streaming. It's got to be around 1 or 2 degrees. But this, there's a wren. The top of these coastal cliffs here. I love coming here, not necessarily for the views. The views are stunning, obviously. It's a beautiful part of the world, but it's such a great vantage point for birds in flight. You know, they're constantly flying up and down the coast. All sorts of seabirds, waders, as well as plenty of raptors. So there are chances that we might see some nice bird action today. We will see. There's a bit of, I think it's, might be a little bit of thin sea mist, or just really thin low cloud, but it's just a bit hazy today. Here, I suspect it's here to stay. I don't know, but anyway, let's get to the end and we'll have a little walk along the coast. It's going to blow the cobwebs away, if nothing else. Start our way down. It's a bit treacherous down here. This mud's quite slippy, and these wellies I've got on are, it's like walking on Teflon soles. I've got no grip, so it's a bit precarious. I'll just take your time. As you can see down there, there's an awful lot of seabirds just on the shoreline, just at the bottom down here. Oh, now we descended slightly off the top of that hill. There's no wind, it's absolutely perfect. In fact, this would be perfect just to stay here and wait for birds flying on the wing in the wind and just kind of soaring away. Almost static in the wind, against the wind. It would be a good spot. But we're going to have a little walk, so let's see. It's quite a nice walk actually, this, because we go through this that little woodland in like a little dip. You just feel like you're in some other world. In this field here, I took an image a few years ago of a brown hare in this field. I think it was slightly higher up though, and I was near the top, and it was kind of looking down into this valley. But this field was just full of buttercups, and yeah, they're just an isolated brown hare in amongst the buttercups. And that made it to a shortlist for the Wildlife Photographer of the Year. Yeah, I'll put that up for you so you can see that. Didn't win anything, but it was a nice it was a nice image. Now, what's that? Was that a hare or was that a fox? Over there, let's have a look. Yeah, it's another hare, just down there running around. You can see the kind of shape of the cliffs up there. Forever having rock falls and landslips. In fact, a bit further round, just further along that way, towards a place called Chapman's Pool. Part of the path is closed off now because not too long ago there was a huge landslip. So I'm not sure whether it's closed off permanently or whether they're going to try to reroute it away. Be reroute the path away from the cliff, I'm not sure, but at the moment you can't get round unless you encroach onto private land, which is not good. So the landowners, presumably, or Southwest Coast Path will strike a deal to reroute it so that it's safe for people to continue that walk. We've just come from right up there and along there. See all this, these cracks, all this movement towards the sea. This has all slipped away. Just look at this. All that. All this. It's all eventually just going to go down. Crash down onto the shore to be consumed by the waves. Still no sign of any raptors yet. Corvids, plenty of gulls. Quite often I photograph peregrine along here, and kestrels, and white-tailed eagles. And you can see the size of these cliffs. Over 100 feet high. All these along here. That there is where we were the other week. That bit there, that is St Aldham's Head, where the chapel is, and if you can just see in the sea, so just off the coast there, just behind where it juts out, you can see all that white water, and that's where the underground rock shelf strata is that causes that really turbulent stretch of water. We went there a few weeks ago, and one side of all that turbulent water was flat calm, the other side was quite choppy, and it's because there is a rock shelf that juts out 4 miles from that point into the sea, and when the tide is going either that way or this way, it creates that turbulence over that shelf. It was fascinating. I was talking to a couple of guys in this, so up on top there, just by that row of cottages, there's a few cottages there, and then just behind, which you can't see from here, is the chapel and like a coast watch station that's manned every day and just monitors the conditions and the boating traffic around here. And I just popped my head in and had a chat with them and asked them what all that turbulence was, and they explained it to me, and it was fascinating. Really, really interesting. Just look, all of this constant landslides and erosion from the weather and the waves, etc., etc., and all this is going to go eventually. It just looks like it's slowly moving down. But up here, yeah, just there, there's that, you can see that exposed browny colour. It's kind of sandy gravel. And that is a wonderful, wonderful habitat in summer for sand martins. They breed there, and I'll take you there this year. But to just sit there and watch them fly in and out, catching their insects on the wing and then taking them back to their burrows, it's truly magical to watch. And now this is that little bit of isolated forest in a little gorge that feels a bit otherworldly. I can hear quite a few songbirds in here. That's so cool. And you can hear there's a stream coming down. I've been down here at night to do some astrophotography, and it is amazing when you've got a clear night. All of these kind of skeletal trees against that starry sky. It's very cool. Let's see if we can see this. Let's go into a little culvert, then out at the beach. Yeah. What a great place for astrophotography. Hear that? But in this field, I can hear what sounds like skylarks, which I thought would be a bit early for them, but it's stopped now. I know for a fact where we were at the top, that field on the left as we walked along here, the field just behind the stone wall, that is an amazing place for skylarks in spring and summer. There are hundreds of them, and you're just accompanied by their beautiful song as you walk along. Gone quiet now, I can't hear them anymore, but I could have sworn I just heard them. If it wasn't them, it was something very similar. But look at those imposing cliffs. And it just goes on and on like that, pretty much for 96 miles. Don't forget, further along here, we've got Kimmeridge Bay, which is famous. It's a really good surfing spot. Can you hear them? There! There! Skylark! Up there! You see it? I knew I wasn't imagining it. Let me try and get a shot of that. I knew it, knew it, knew it, knew it. Yes, you beauty. Oh, got two of them interacting here. I wonder if that's courting or if that is territorial. Not sure. Right, I didn't get a photo, but I got a little bit of video. I'll try and wait. I'm going to wait here until they pop up again, and then hopefully I'll get some images of them. Oh, that's amazing. Spring is definitely on the way, isn't it? Middle of February, Skylarks. Oh, how exciting. That's worth coming out just to see them. There, right, there they are. Got to put you down, I need a photo. A hare, look at that hare. Just scaring all the skylarks. Oh, what's that up there? Oh, we've got a white-tailed eagle being mobbed by buzzard. Guys, this is turning out to be epic. So, let me find it again. Shouldn't be hard to find because it's massive. Where's it gone? Oh, don't say you've lost it. Has it fallen down? Right, it's up above those trees. White-tailed eagle. At the moment, my concern is to try and get an image of some of these skylarks, and then we'll get back to the eagle. I've had two. Look at that skylark there. I've had two interacting above my head in the past. As you've probably seen on one of my previous videos. If not, I shall put it up there somewhere. There. I just hope it. If it's landed now, that eagle, I wonder. Just hope it'll get back on the wing. Oh, Skylark there, look at that. Get a photo of that. Oh, if I was walking high up on that ridge now, that'd be going right over our heads. Oh my God. What a beauty. Oh, what a shame that we weren't there, but so nice we got to see it. It's gone up over that ridge now. So if we're lucky we might see it again, but if it's just flying off now, that's it. But oh, what a morning, never expected that. But even more impressive for me is the arrival of these skylarks in good numbers, and you know, really kind of prominent, singing away. So they're just kind of, I imagine they're claiming territory, feeding, sussing out mates. Spring's just round the corner. But wow. Two unexpected sightings this morning, as well as just a beautiful walk along the stunning southwest coast path on the Jurassic Coast. It's been a good morning. Downside, I've not had a coffee yet. I think I'm going to stop in a minute, have a coffee, and then we've got to climb back up there and go back along the ridge, which is all good. All good. So it just goes to prove, doesn't it? It goes to show that don't wait for days when it's sunny or, you know, it's great, or what you think might be great light. Don't get me wrong, light changes everything. If you've got great light on something, that can transform a good photo to a stunning photo. But grey, overcast, dull day like this, the wildlife doesn't hunker away, it still shows up. So make sure you get out there, don't let the weather put you off. Well, I would say it's been a bit of a success, don't you? What do you think? I never expected to see skylarks today, and so many of them. And always a bonus seeing a white-tailed eagle, especially at the coast. Ooh, some big waves there. at those waves. Roots. Oh my God, it's here. Oh my God, it's here. It's here. It's up there. It's up there. Oh, let's put you down, let me get a camera. Oh, I thought it'd be gone. It's still up there. Is it two of them, or is that? I think there's two. There is. Oh my God. There's two white-tailed eagles up there. Oh. Need to get up that hill. In fact, I think we're going to, because, oh my God, I can't leave it like that. Quick, get this coffee down me and let's go. I just know I'm going to get to the top of that big hill and they'll have gone, which is fine. That's fine, but let's give ourselves a chance. Let's get up there. It's going to take a while, but I mean, to be up on that ridge, to see them just above your head is nothing short of miraculous. So, I think we might call this video a trivial pursuit, because it may ultimately end in a fruitless exercise. Well, there was one and I thought it'd gone, and now I've just seen two up there. So, let's go. Oh my God, they're still here. Two of them. Oh my God. I didn't expect them to still be here. What? You see him? Oh, look at these. I didn't expect them to be here still. But we've still got all that way up there to go. So let's just hope that they hang around. We're at the top, and they're here still. Look at this. Look. Oh my God. Can't believe they're still here. Can't believe it's still here, guys. Oh boy, just recovering from that summiting that hill, stroke mountain. Oh, look there. How amazing. It looks like a male and a female, because the lower one looks considerably larger than the one above it. Now whether that's just perspective, one's closer to me and one isn't, I don't know, but from what I've seen so far, even when I think they're close together, one is definitely bigger than the other. There, the female on the bottom. I think this may be a courtship. I think. Look, you can see the size difference there. Yeah, definitely male and female. Oh man, how exciting. A trivial pursuit, or maybe a not trivial pursuit. So we've got, I think we've got a corvid going in and some gulls, maybe to bother them. They don't seem bothered, they're just doing their own thing. I think I'm just gonna look at that. I mean, this is a wildlife photographer's dream. Quite often, going into land. Ah, they've gone into land in that wood. Well, that's interesting. Quite often, you will only see something like this from a great distance, and fleeting usually, or if they're perched up, it's usually at a distance. I mean, this beats any kind of hide wildlife photography, hands down. I'm just going to see now if we can see which tree they've perched in. It may be impossible to see them through the density of branches there. Oh no, they're up again, look. One of them is, it's getting mobbed by corvids. Here it comes. Is it going to come here? No. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to just find a spot here, parallel to where they've landed, and I'm going to stay and wait. Hopefully they'll get airborne again. And the chances are they will, because they'll be getting mobbed. There's lots of corvids and gulls around. And obviously, nobody wants a huge predator like that in their vicinity, especially if there's a roost in there, or a colony of corvids. So I think I might wait here. I'm going to take the bag off, get a coffee out, and sit and wait, or stand and wait, see what happens. Just seen another one. I've just seen another one that flew in from this way, and it's just gone down. Now, I think, unless it's one of the first two that perched in those trees, and that flew out lower down where I couldn't see it, and it went right and then back round again. If it wasn't one of those, that's the third one. And the thing is, I'm not sure, even if they are in the trees, they may have gone, because just behind those trees, it dips down into a deep valley again. So they could have gone down into that valley. So, I ain't sure. Although there's a lot of corvid action at the end of the tree line. Oh, I don't know. There's a lot of corvid action there, and gulls, they've been disturbed by something. They're agitated. So Are the eagles still on the wing, or have they just landed in a tree? Just trying to look, see if I can see them flying anywhere in the distance, and I don't see any. I think that's it for today, guys. Doesn't seem to be any more sightings of the eagles. I think they've scarpered elsewhere, or they've just perched, and that'll probably be it for 3 or 4 hours, so can't hang around that long. But come on, what can you say about that? Again, serendipity. No set plan, which is not really how a lot of wildlife photographers operate. And on occasions I don't. I like to plan things sometimes. But I absolutely love shooting this way. You pick a destination and a location, and that's it. I mean, walking along the coast, most wildlife photographers wouldn't bother. They'd be at a nature reserve or a woodland, or I'm talking in the UK, of course. But high on a cliff on the Jurassic Coast, I just had, it's a glorious morning. Fields full of skylarks, which I wasn't expecting. I'd say for me that's the highlight of today, because I wasn't expecting that. I thought it'd be too early. And obviously always exciting to see a white-tailed eagle, which you would never have seen here in the month of Sundays just 6 years ago. So I'm not going to ramble on. I'm going to put you out of your misery. That's the end of the vid, and I would want to thank you again for watching. Really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. I mean, I loved it this morning. Wasn't expecting that. So hopefully we'll see you on the next one. If you did enjoy it, please press the like button and subscribe if you haven't, and leave me a comment what you think about it, seeing the skylarks and the eagles. Okay, thanks guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh, right guys, I just got back in the van, but I thought I'd just tell you, on the way back walking through the woods, I just met a lovely old couple out for a walk. Obviously they go in the opposite way and I just happened to mention to them, because I thought it'd be nice for them if they got a sighting of the eagles, so I just mentioned them to them, and they were so grateful. They were beside themselves with excitement in the thought that they just may get a glimpse of them, because apparently yesterday they both went to Arn Nature Reserve, where I was last video. Anyway, so they went to Arn to see them, and they were so excited. And it just really made me feel happy that there's a chance that they might see them, and now they're aware, they'll be looking out for it. So that was really nice. I mean, they must have been in their late 70s, just out for a lovely Sunday walk. I hope they do get to see the eagles. And they were asking me, they said, "No, how are we going to know? How can you describe them to us if we see some birds flying and we think, it might be a buzzard?" But I just said to them, "Don't worry, you'll know. It's an 8-foot wingspan. It's probably, 3 or 4 times the size of a buzzard, so you'll see it." And he described the shapes of the wings and things, so fingers crossed that they get to see an eagle this morning. Yeah, anyway, that's it. So, adios, amigos.